Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Wednesday, August the 13th of 2025. So I was up at the mall. I was actually at both malls today, but the one mall I found nothing at, but I went up to the other mall because I had to take my daughter to work. And so I was at Winners. I haven't been up there for a while. I find it's just across town. There's not much up there. But they had this big clearance rack of stuff, so I'm like, had to check and see what I could find. So I found these nice plates. I don't think you can eat off of them. I'm trying to figure that one out, if you can eat from them or if they're just for a decorative. I'm not quite sure. It says they're Camellia, I think that's how you say that. Hard to tell. It says it's a new gold finish, scratch-free, tarnish-free, polish-free, dishwasher safe from freezer to oven to table. Okay, so you can eat off of these. I wasn't sure if they were just decorative. I'm not going to use them as plates. I did get 2 of them. I'm going to actually use them as a decorative plates. So they said they should normally be like $10. Winners would sell them for $7.99 and they were cleaning them out for $1.10. So $1.10 each, so $2.20 for 2 nice plates. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them, but I love the gold and I like the detail here in the plate. It's got these little divots or whatever all over. It kind of looks really unique. So like I said, I wasn't sure if they were to be eat off or just for serving or decorative, but after reading all this, I guess you can eat off of them. But I'm still not going to, use them as regular plates, except they're decorative. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them at the moment. Set those there. And then I found this Matheson Food Company balsamic vinaigrette. So it should have been like $6. They sell it for $4.79 and it's got like 3 different clearance stickers on here. So I got it for 80 cents. I'm just going to go through the ingredients here because I'm trying to find foods that I can eat, like dressings. I love salad, but I can't do a lot of like some of the oils, or I can't do dairy in my dressings. So I'm trying to do these vinaigrettes. So this one is balsamic vinegar, oil, I can read. Balsamic vinegar, water, olive oil, canola oil, maple syrup, Dijon mustard. And then mustard is made with water, mustard seeds, vinegar, salt. There's also garlic, salt, and xanthan gum. So I can actually, eat this. It's pretty simple. It's basically just vinegar, mustard, maple syrup, and olive oil and canola oil. So 80 cents instead of like $6-7, because I've seen this type of stuff at other stores, and even just the craft pure something, whatever, they're like $6 for 1 bottle. So to get it for 80 cents, that's going to be a good treat. And then I found this vest, and see if I can find the top. Here it is. So it's a DKNY jeans, Donna Karan, New York, and it's got the little symbol here. I always find when I'm buying clothing that have a name brand, I will buy any, even if there's no little tags, but I love some little decal or something, like even the buttons to have the name on it, just something. So that you're paying that kind of money, I want something. So I always look for this or the buttons to say what the brand it is. It's a size small. I'm trying to get to the thing. So it said it would normally be $60. Winners sells it for $34.99 and I got it for $6. So they were like really clearing out their clearance stuff. There wasn't much left in sizes that fit me, or not a lot of stuff that I liked. But I did find that, and I found 2 skirts. So I got this little skirt here going into fall. It's kind of like a nice neutral color. It's by Pull and Bear, and it's a size medium. And so again, it says the regular price should be $18. Winners would sell it for $12.99, and they are clearing it out for $1.80. You can't go wrong with a skirt for $1.80. And then I found this one, and this was the most confusing skirt I could find, I've ever seen. So the bottom looks like this. I was trying to figure out if they were pants or a skirt. It's just the lining in here is all twisted, so I'm gonna have to put them on and get this all untwisted. So it is a skirt that's just gonna have this really, unique down here where the legs are. So skirt, it's one of those skirts, like I couldn't tell if it was a skirt or those pants, but this is the skirt that's gonna look like you're wearing pants, I guess. But I just have to untangle it. It's all just, tangled on itself. So this is by Zara, and it's a size small. And I said it should be, like $15. Winners would sell it for $9.99, and I got it for $1.40. So I figure for $1.40, I can play around and take my time to fix the bottom. You can see it's just, I've had these type before. It's just the way it's stitched and rolled up. And it's kind of gotten worse because I've been playing with it, and I actually got both the legs completely inside, just tangled inside each other when I was trying to figure this out at the store. So I'm just gonna try it on and get it going the right direction. I think that was everything from Winners. So I spent a total of $12.20, and then there was 60 cents GST, so my total was $12.80. And I will go through and I will find because it doesn't tell me here how much I saved. Sometimes they do. This one doesn't. It's just the red sticker price. So let's see. This would have been $5. So I'm just curious to approximately how much I would have spent. So that's 8 and 8, so that's 16, and then 5, 21, and then this would have been 10, so we're at 31, and then 13. Oh, so I can do this, just 1 second. Okay, it's just trying to keep track of the numbers in my head. So we have the 2 plates at $8 each. The one skirt at $10. This skirt at $13. The dressing at $5. And the sweater vest at $35. Would have been $79. So you're looking at like $80, and I spent like $12. So really good savings when you can when you look, and I don't know why they have all this marked down this much. So now I'm gonna have to go check Marshall's and see if their clothing rack is deeply discounted this much. I know they do it a couple times a year where they really drastically just slash everything down to like almost nothing. Like I've gotten shirts for like 30 cents or 12 cents sometimes. So that's a huge savings. I hadn't really figured out the savings, but even just this sweater vest, the $35, and I got it for $6. So I mean, like, you're saving like $30 off of just the one item was definitely worth it. And then I was at Dollarama and Dollar Tree. Well, I guess I'll just do Dollar Tree first, just because they are sitting here, easiest for me to reach. The receipt should be in here. Yes, it is. Because I'm not quite sure how much their products are anymore. But, so Dollar Tree. I grabbed this pack of highlighters. I've seen it before. I don't need it, but I just like the idea. Are these double-ended? Yes, they are double-ended. I just like the pink and the peach, and of course the yellow and the green. because I'm gonna have to keep track of different weeks on Sundays when I take over for the nursery, and I'm like, I need to be able to have everybody color coded or color coordinated. So I just thought I'll just grab it today. So this was $1.75. I grabbed another sheet of these blank file folder labels. I've got a lot, but I need to label some stuff and I couldn't find mine. So I got 120, and these were $1.75. And then I'm trying to organize my pantry still, but I wanted to get away from the glass jars just because of the way my pantry is organized, or it's not just organized, it's my pantry is like a concrete floor. Well, we've got tile on top of concrete, and I'm so worried, I'm scared I'm gonna drop a glass jar. And then we have the door at the bottom of the stairs. We have to go all the way around the whole basement to get into the pantry. We could just go to the bottom of the stairs, and I just want to have everything in nice containers that will just fit nicely along there. So I found these at Dollar Tree. Like I said, there's the set I really want, but I just don't feel like spending $30 on one container when, you know, just a couple bucks at the dollar store for just, you know, that's all I need. So I bought 6 of this size here. So these are 6.76 cups, or 54, I can't remember, 54.1 fluid ounces, or 1,600 milliliters. And they're just nice small ones. I thought, like, sugars and other things. I have a bunch of these I'm using in my pantry. I love these. They're like the cereal containers. So you can use this to pour out of. It makes it so much easier. But I'm trying to really organize my house. So I got 6 of this size, and these ones were $1.75 each. And I had seen similar ones like this for like $15, $40, depending on the size or the brand. But I'm not spending that kind of money to organize my pantry. I have spent money before organizing, but I'm not gonna buy brand new. You know, I don't need the best containers. I just need basic containers. And then I found these ones here. They also have, you know, the cereal container lid. These ones are quite tall. And so these ones here hold 16 cups. Actually, these ones are actually called cereal container. So these are 16 cups, or 128 fluid ounces, or 3.8 liters. And I like how these are all labeled or marked on here, because you buy the, you know, dollar store, they've got the lids in one spot, containers another. So I like that they have it where it says don't forget your lid, and it's telling you that this is the A base, and all the lids are labeled with the A lid. It says don't forget your base on the lid. So it's just one of those, you know, interesting things. So these ones were actually $2 each, and I just wasn't quite sure which size I was gonna need, and I didn't know how much they were gonna cost either. And it's like, I might go back and buy some more of these 16 cup ones, but I just, you know, trying to organize, and I'm like, I've got smaller amounts of things. Like I got some fancy grains or rice or oats, flaxseed, other pumpkin seeds and things that I could fit in these containers. Then I can do like sugars in these ones, but I haven't quite figured out what I have or how many containers I need. So I just thought, well, if I just do 6 of the small ones and 4 of the large ones, and then start doing my pantry. I was supposed to get it done like yesterday or today. I just haven't had a chance to. Last month, falling down the stairs kind of like set me back on cleaning and organizing for a while. And then my daughter, she's been so busy with prepping for going to university, and she just got a second job, so she's got 2 jobs, and just trying to figure all this out. She hasn't had time to do what she's supposed to do upstairs in that spare room either, so I'm behind on my organizing, but trying to get the supplies that I'm going to need to organize. So these were from Dollar Tree, so that would be a total of 10 containers. Highlighters, and the labels, again, like these aren't really the fancy labels. I love the ones I got from, I think it was Dollar Tree, or no, Dollarama. They were really decorative labels. I haven't seen them for a while, but I just figured get a basic pack of labels to put on here. They're easy to remove, just so I can kind of If all the labels match, all the containers match, that just makes it look like you're really organized. But if I do get the other labels, I can always change out the labels. So it came out to $22 and then $1.10 GST, so $23.10. And then the other one I had was Dollarama. I just gotta move this stuff to bring this over. And I'm pretty sure the receipt is stuck in here. Yes, it is, because I really don't know I really don't know how much these things cost. So I bought some Band-Aids. My daughter was saying that we were out of a certain size of Band-Aids, and she likes these, did I not get the right ones? Yeah, these are the fabric ones. She likes the fabric ones, so I bought 3 packs of this one here. You get 32, so you're getting a small one. Okay, so you're getting 16 of the small ones and 16 of the little bit larger ones. We usually don't really use the little baby ones anymore. I used to use the baby ones as, for little kids when they think they need a Band-Aid kind of a thing. But this is the only way I can buy them, so I'm like, okay. So I bought these, and then just because I don't know if I have any of these extra large Band-Aids, I just grabbed 1 pack of the extra large. You only get 5 in here. And these are the heavy fabric. They're hypoallergenic, and they're also latex free. And I'm trying to buy Band-Aids latex free, not because we have allergies to latex, just because, you may have to help somebody, like, I don't know, if somebody visiting or something. I do have a few friends whose kids are allergic to latex. So if I have Band-Aids that I know are latex free, then if their kids are over and need a Band-Aid, I've got Band-Aids. I also kind of started doing that more with my day home too, reading what kind of adhesive Band-Aids I'm getting. So these packs were all $1.25 a pack. It's like $5 for 4 packs of Band-Aids. It's like, you can't beat that. And then I know I'm almost out of icing sugar, because I gave my icing sugar to one of my kids because it was her boyfriend's birthday. And I said, here, just take it. So this, I don't know how much their icing sugar costs because it's not being on here. So the icing sugar, where is it, was $2.50. That's a little pricey. Like I said, I wasn't sure. I knew they had gone up. I know the price had gone up. I'm out of icing sugar. So for $2.50, I get some icing sugar. Not the best price, but that's okay. And then, I did buy myself one of these cappuccino, Starbucks Frappuccino coffee drinks, and this is the mocha one. So these costs, or is it so confusing, $3.32 and then a 10-cent deposit. So this is like $3.42 plus GST. So the price has gone up on these, and it's really confusing when they do this because you got a 10-cent deposit, and then they've added these extra fees into them, and I don't know exactly what the fees were, but it's the recycling fees, and they just kind of merge it all into one price. So these drinks are kind of getting expensive. I didn't realize they had gone up to over $3. Last time I bought one, I think they were like $2.75. Maybe that is right, $2.75, and then you've got all your deposits. Maybe that is what it comes out to. Okay. It was a good deal when they were like $2.50 or $2. Now I'm gonna have to go and check out that Superstore warehouse place where I can buy like a case of them at a time and see if that's a better deal now. And then what else did I get? Oh, I got myself one of these. This is the coconut exfoliating body wash. I have the pineapple one. I like it, but I'm just worried, like, they don't really have these in all the time. I don't need one, but I figured they had this one. I've never seen the coconut one. They usually have the pineapple, and then they have it's a strawberry watermelon mix. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab the pineapple just because they have it in today. And this was $5 for the body wash. And I don't need any more rubbing alcohol. If you see me do my last video where I was cleaning out my cupboard, my bathroom, doing all that stuff, I've got a lot of rubbing alcohol. I don't need any more, but this one here is 99%. I've never seen this high. It does say it was $3.50. The regular rubbing alcohol at the dollar store sells, it's $1.25 or $1.50, depending on what size. So wasn't gonna get it, but I thought, well, $3.50 is a little bit more than I pay for rubbing alcohol, but it's 99%. So I'm like, that's gonna be set aside, and this is gonna be for, really different things, not just regular times you need to use rubbing alcohol. And then I'm trying to find, because I know I bought this. Yes, I grabbed one of these beverage storage racks. You can use them in the fridge or the pantry. It says it holds 12 regular size cans. I'm just disappointed that these cannot be stacked. They just don't have a lid here, so they cannot stack. I even tried it in the store, and where the feet are just don't line up with this, so you cannot stack them. I wish I could, but I just thought, well, $4, I will buy it once. I really need the ones that stack, because I like to buy my cans of bottled water. I guess cans of carbonated water. And so at least this will kind of like organize it in the fridge, because right now they just kind of move around the fridge. I'll either stand them up, or if I lay them down, I find the cardboard box just takes up a bit too much room in my fridge. Although I'm looking at this thing, I think this might take up about the same amount of room as the cardboard box. But because it's clear, it's probably not going to look visually like it's taking up more room. I think it's going to look like it takes up less room, even though it's probably the same size now that I'm actually looking at it. And I think that was everything. Yes, it was. So it was $23.42, $1.04 for GST. So I spent $24.45. So that is what I got today. And I know there was one more thing. It's not sitting here. There was one other item I bought. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't have my receipt, so I don't know how much it exactly was with GST, but I did grab this Dollaramas nail polish remover. This is the 100% acetone, and so it's $3.25. So I think, I think I gave him like $3.50 or maybe $4 and got some change back. I honestly don't remember, but yeah, so I do like to get my nail polish remover from the dollar store, which is why I was surprised when I just bought this the other day, and then to see this, and they're always like in the same area. So I did grab one of these because I did my cleaning the other day, and I had like, when the nail polish remover is down here to this one or lower, you're almost out. So that was the other day. I think that is everything I have gotten between yesterday. Yeah, I haven't really been out shopping much in the last couple of weeks. Just kind of getting what I need. But yeah, so I think just double checking, just looking, because I've got stuff sitting around like, no, that's not, no, that's other stuff. So no, that is everything I got today, minus the nail polish remover the other day. But I just always like to show that, the dollar store is a great place to grab skincare product, basic makeup stuff. My hands are just itchy, burning. I was out, I haven't really, touching all this stuff, I don't know. I touched something I'm allergic to, probably in the dollar stores, or even Winners. Okay, so I'm going to end here to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.